This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hi there, this is Joey Pauley, third generation owner of Pauley Eyes in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited-time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Pauley Eyes in downtown Grinnell.
Rising premium costs. You might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry, but it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Hey Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to Tri Church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are gonna love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Mayflower Community is currently
over the years in many ways. Grandparents are baseball players and coaches' biggest fans. We would like to recognize each of them with their grandsons. Leading off will be Brooks Vosberg and Pam Vosberg. Next will be Quentin and Cameron Niffen and grandparents Joe Niffen and Gina Reiner. Next we have Cameron Gosling, grandparents Levon Gosling and Dick Gosling. And Noah Gosling with Levon Gosling, Dick Gosling, and Pete and Diane Bokey. Next we have Camden Harms, his grandparents Ken and Lori Harms, and Vic and Sue Sanders. Next we have Trenton Holes and Dax Flanagan. We have Don and Susie Edlin and Dean and Mindy Holes. And we also have Easton Edlin with Don and Susie Edlin and Gary and Beth Ballard. Up next is Brady Kaufman, grandparents Barb Kaufman and Jackie Stokes. Up next is Kane Pavey, grandparents Melvin and Donna Beck and Mike and Marcia Pavey. Next we have Eddie Harsine, grandparent Ed Harsine. Up next is Derek Doty, grandparents Judy Blythe, Merrill Doty, and Gloria Doty. Next in the lineup is Josh Ringler, grandparents George and Carol Main, and Joe Ringler. Up next is Aiden Hoops, grandparent Ann Pfeiffer. Up next is Kane Schutz and Adrian Nance, grandparents Mike Schutz and Kathy Schutz. Up next is Lincoln Stensrud, grandparents David and Renee Tink. And rounding out the order is Coach Tony Stenberg, grandparent Ellen Kepler. Thank you, grandparents. And now I need Coach Tony Stenberg to report to home plate, please. Tonight we would like to recognize head coach Tony Stenberg. With 2 wins at Benton-Shellsburg on June 9th, Coach Stenberg crossed the 300-win threshold for his career with 200 of those wins here in Grinnell. Coach Stenberg now holds a career record of 302 and 132. Here's to the next 300 wins with the Tigers. Please help me congratulate crossing this milestone. Congratulations, Coach Stenberg.
Welcome everyone to the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We started our activities a little bit early tonight because we had Grandparents' Night with the players out on the field, and then we had the special recognition for Tony Stenberg for his 300th win. We'll go ahead and leave it out there. Tony's going to come back to the center home plate again and have a picture taken with the team all the way around him, but quite an achievement. And I think Jake Stenberg posted at 34 years old. That's quite an accomplishment to hit that milestone such an early time in your career, and that was after the Vinton-Shellsburg doubleheader win that night. So, again, congratulations to Tony Stenberg. Something that a coach always puts on their list is a milestone of 100 wins, 200 wins, but to hit that 300 win, being as young as he is, that's quite a feat, and we look forward to many more wins right here at the Grinnell Fowler Field. So as that gets finished up out there on the field, again, thank you for everyone joining us tonight. If you're joining us on YouTube or via our webpage of thetigersln.com, thank you. If you like what you're seeing, give us a thumbs up as the game goes. You don't have to do it this early in the game. I haven't really give you a presentation tonight, but the Knoxville Panthers come into Fowler Field tonight, and we're going to check back a little bit later. We're going to give a shout-out to our sponsors, Pollyeyes Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Proline Building Company, Weldon Drywall, Latitude Signage and Design, Mayflower Community Homes, Mahaska Communications, the Dairy Barn, Prairie Lakes Church, And also our special sponsors, our periods are brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Our strikeouts are brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy. Our foul balls are brought to you by Cirques Financial Center. Our scoreboard is brought to you by Kurt's Collision Center. Our business card sponsors are Grinnell Firestone, Mindy Holes Exit Realty, Corey Hall Photography, and the Strand Theater. Also give a shout out also with the Strand Theater just for the movies of the week out there, and we'll mention that throughout the evening also. So sit back, relax. We're going to give our vendors a little bit of time online here with the commercials running, and we'll be back about 10 till 7 for game time announcements, and then we'll turn that back over to Eric Pavey. With me tonight, I have Dave Van Carpentel. He'll be joining me in the booth, and it'll be an exciting night of baseball. Thank you for watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee cappuccino and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hi there, this is Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited-time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Polley's in downtown Grinnell.
Rising premium costs. You might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry, but it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee cappuccino and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hi there, this is Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited-time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Polley's in downtown Grinnell.
Rising premium costs. You might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry, but it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee cappuccino and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
For over 15 years, Bear Foundation has proudly sponsored game balls for the Grinnell baseball program. This meaningful partnership began thanks to one very special person, Michelle Miller. Michelle was a devoted supporter of Grinnell athletics, from cheering on her sons, Austin, Trenton, and Peyton, as they competed in football, wrestling, and baseball, to being an active member of the Booster Club. She was a true champion of our athletic community. Sadly, Michelle passed away on November 26, 2023. In her honor, and with the continued support of her husband, Eric, also a Bear employee, the tradition of game ball sponsorship continues this season. Thanks to a generous donation from the Miller family, we are proud to announce that this season's game balls are sponsored by both the Bear Foundation and the Miller family. Many members of the Miller family are in attendance tonight. We are especially honored to welcome Michelle and Eric's three sons, Austin, Trenton, and Peyton, to the field. Please join us in giving a heartfelt round of applause to the Bear Foundation and, most importantly, to the Miller family for their lasting impact on our program. Thank you, Bear Foundation, and a special thank you to Eric and Michelle Miller family.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. A lot of activities going on here, and you just heard Eric Pavey, our PA announcer, give that presentation for Michelle Miller. She and her family have been faithfully given baseballs along with the Bear Corp, took up funding on that, so they give a special presentation to her son Austin, Trenton, and Taylor that were here, and her husband Eric. So we want to thank them and give a shout out for everything that they have done, and we also, one of the boys did the opening pitch there. So as Coach Tony Stenberg comes to the center of the plate to have the meeting with the umpires and the Knoxville head coach, we will stand by here for the lineups, and then we'll get on to the national anthem. Dave Van Compton joins me in the booth. I'm Dan Walker.
Hey, how's everybody out there tonight?
Dave comes stringing in on a line. I was getting nervous. We actually, if you're watching our softball game on the other stream, you was seeing the Grinnell Tigers play Mid-Prairie. Went 12-0 on them.
Yeah, I saw that. Or I guess I didn't see it. I listened to it. Me and Kate listened to it on the way back from Iowa City. You and Blake had a real nice call on that softball game, and the girls handled Mid-Prairie pretty handily, right? 12-0 after 4. 10-run ruled them after 4.
Yeah, and that was a pretty good Mid-Prairie team. Even though their record 6-9-1, I believe it was, didn't really show it on paper, but they had some pretty close losses. A 2 or 3 run loss to Clear Creek and Manna. Played a close one against Williamsburg. And then they had a couple other notable losses, but still, the fact is that Grinnell come away pretty handily, took care of it, and Mike Doty did a great job of placing runners on the bases, and took advantage of probably 3 or 4 errors on softball side of Mid-Prairie. So.
And I believe a KB grand salami to kind of close things out.
Yeah, you sit there and you see the bases are loaded, and I jokingly said, we ought to call her Kylie Bomber instead of Kylie Bond, and it wasn't.
Boom,
and there it went. It was a good one.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, KB, Kylie Bomber. Hit a couple of them the other night that we called.
Yep.
What game was that?
That paired up with was that the Solon game?
Was that Solon?
Solon, and Brianna Reese had what? I think she had
4 on the night. Yeah.
3
bombs in the first one.
Game.
KB 2 bombs in the first one. 5 total. Biggest comeback in Grinnell High School softball history. Coming back from a 9-run deficit to win it. 17-15, I think.
Let's turn it back over to our PA and catch our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
to finish that thought on the girls softball, so they continue their tear through 4A and advance to 20-3, I think, now on the season.
Hit a 20-0 mark there for the softball team. Everything's going right. I mean, you can't say it's. No one likes to say that you're playing perfect. They've had some errors and they had some stumbles along the line, but they've been able to recover and come back the next game and play through it and not let the stumbles drop them away from it. And even the two games, the CCA games that they dropped, it wasn't that they give those to CCA. You know, CCA definitely had to earn those. And that night, that was a rain delay that kind of stumbled the first one. They were actually on a roll to pick that game up, and then it ended in the wrong direction. So
yeah, even those losses have been close. It's not like anybody blew them out or anything. So yeah, I think they got to be pretty pleased with what's going on over there on the softball field. But yeah, turning to baseball, we've got a good one here. Hosting the Tigers hosting the Knoxville Panthers coming to town here.
Knoxville come in right now. They're sitting at 13-7-1 with a tie. I guess I didn't know you could have a tie. Educate me a little bit on that, Dave.
I was going to say I saw that too. It was a little bit of a head scratcher. I'm like, I don't know how that happened, but I checked it twice. It's true. They came in on a bit of a win streak there, won 6 of their last 7, plus the tie to Davis County. So again, I don't know how that happened, but that's how it is officially marked in the books, and so why question it?
So there must be a max inning then?
I don't know. I'm not even going to speak on it because I don't want to make myself look foolish. But
I should have looked at that before Blake took off.
Blake would know the answer to that.
Maybe he's listening. He could text me. I bet he is listening. So. Who we got this familiar young man up on the bump?
I was going to say a familiar face on the bump here, Jake Van Compernel, 6'4", junior, number 17, big lefty. He's seen this Knoxville team before as Luke Roseboom steps in for the Panthers. First pitch strike, down low and middle. Always like to get that first strike early if you can. Luke Roseboom kind of fouls one back over our heads here on the left-hand side for our first Cirques Financial Services foul ball. Luke, the Panther number 1, batting 1, and plays left. Jake got him swinging for his first Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout of the evening.
There's nothing better than that.
I'm gonna say. Good start for Jake there.
That has to kind of ease your nerves as a player and as a dad, I think.
For sure. A nice little pitch in there for strike 1 to Lincoln Norris, the Panthers shortstop. But, yeah, I was going to say, I joked with Jake earlier, which one of us is more nervous, him pitching with Dad in the booth or Dad nervous because his son's on the bump. And I think we decided he was more nervous than me. He's got more work to do.
There's always those big words. It's all fruition, what did you say?
A shot to left. Edlin's tracking it. Not going to be able to get there. Makes a good effort. It's going to be a stand-up double there for Norris. So we do have our first runner on here in the top of the first.
I apologize for not getting that screen back to the full screen. I was being attacked by a swarm of gnats. The misfortune of no wind anymore. 5 days of 30-mile-an-hour plus wind, and now we have nothing up here in the booth.
Yeah, it sort of got stale on us, and the flag sort of limp in center. In the dirt for ball 1 to Kyler Gifford. So number 23 batting third. He's the Panther center fielder. Kyler Gifford is kind of their main bat here. He's their hits leader, junior, with 24, 16 ribbies. And he would own all three of those categories, hits, RBIs, and home runs. But that Lincoln Norris, who's sitting on second, is actually the Panther home run leader with 2. So got some pretty decent bats out of this Knoxville team. Center to, is that Derek out there in center? Nice catch to out number 2. The runner, Norris, is going to advance to third. Gifford's going to be retired, which is a good out.
Looks like we got a peak of sun trying to cut through the back here. Don't know how through all these clouds, but brighten up the afternoon or evening. It is 7 o'clock.
So Brad Roseboom, the Panther second baseman, here to face Jake Van Compernel on the bump. Caught that outside corner. Nice pitch, if I don't mind saying so myself. For folks listening and watching at home, it will be a little bit of a biased coverage today, probably. I'll try to keep that to a minimum. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
And if you see the camera bouncing up and down, it's because Dad's nervous and shaking his foot all over the place.
Sorry, folks. It's tough. It's tough, man, being a parent of a pitcher. We've got 4 of them. It's nerve-wracking, I'm sure, for the kids and the mom and dad. Got him. Nice job to get out of that inning. Stranded 1. No runs across. 0-0 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hi there, this is Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited-time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Polley's in downtown Grinnell.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
Welcome back to the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Grinnell Tiger Baseball live from Fowler Field. Dan Walker, Dave Van Compernel on the call.
So, yeah, we've got, what do we got? Briar Kingery on the bump for the Panthers. Our usual leadoff hitter. Brady Kaufman, senior, number 7, steps in to receive the first pitch from Kingery. Misses low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for Koff there. Strike 2, counts 1-1. I don't remember seeing Kingery on the pitcher leaderboard, but he's throwing some pretty good smoke here early for strike 2 there to Koff. Yeah, Roston, McCarty, and Giffner are their main 2 pitchers. Or is it Gifford? So McCarty and Gifford are I would say, are the 2 main Panther pitchers. This is Kingery. High, ball 3. Count is full to Koff. Yeah, a little stale out there, Dan. The heat, the humidity, the flag is doing nothing out there. Koff turns on it. Going to be an easy play for the second baseman for out number 1.
was trying to think last night in our rain delay. Was Brady the only one that got the bat, or did he even get the bat?
Well, I was going to say he got to bat, and then we ended on Doty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Koff grounded out to the second baseman like he did just now, and then lightning strike during Doty's at bat. I don't know how many pitches Doty got, but
Old Blue was blinded by the first light. And then another and another.
Yeah, I think you called it first early and often that there's no way they're getting that game in with resetting that lightning strike clock every 30 minutes every time you see one.
Boy, and after we left here, boy, it is set up for a night of lightning. Holy cats.
Yeah, and a lot of rain, too.
A lot of rain. The wind picked up there.
Doty here 2-1 in the count. Ooh, got him. Plunked him, so he's going to get a free base on the HBP. Again, whatever it takes. You know, a little dink single, a little gapper, like an HBP, a walk, whatever it takes to get down there.
I don't know if that one was a little. That one looked like it spun him a little. That hurt.
What was it, about thigh, like the thigh maybe?
Yeah. Need to have his the old thigh, our football pads we used to wear on the hips. Another one.
Got him again. So plunked Niffen, back-to-back plunks. So we got Doty at 2, Quentin Niffen at 1, Josh Ringler, tonight's designated hitter, at the plate. Low and away, ball 1. I was kind of afraid Blue was going to ring him up on that one. Kingery in a little bit of trouble here early. Misses further away. Got the height right, but probably missed further away than that pitch right before that one.
2 pitches away than a place he don't want to be.
Coach is going to come talk to him, try to settle him down a little bit here in the bottom of 1.
Well, as I mentioned earlier when we were online, we started the evening at 6:30 for Grandparents' Night, so all the players and their grandparents come out on the field and recognize. And then after that, we had a presentation to Tony Stenberg for his 300th win
nice.
On home plate. So that's kind of a neat recognition. Tony's parents are here tonight, so they get to enjoy that.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's a bummer that I missed all that.
But we got online. You could go back and watch it.
I can watch it, and I do. TigersLSN.com, I believe.
Click the link and find your game you want to watch or listen to. Except for the Independence game, you click on that, you're going to see about 30 minutes of a weather replay of the Ballard-Huxley game. Creative thinking there.
Caught the corner that time. That was the pitch he was trying to make the 2 prior times and set that one in there nicely. Josh Ringler, our home run leader, tied with Dax Flanagan. See if he can get one right here. Misses for ball 3. 3-1, the hitters count to our designated hitter. Our home run co-leader with Dax Flanagan.
And no, your TV wasn't moving all over the place. I was trying to adjust.
That'll be up the gap. It should score 1. They're going to try to make a play on it. Got him.
Oh.
So Doty's out at home. Niffen's going to advance to 3rd, and Ringler's going to advance to 2nd. I was hoping Derek maybe would get under that tag. Possibly Blue would see it that way, but he was called out.
That's a good throw coming in from, was it center field or because it
Yeah.
got past the second baseman. Center fielder come up, picked it up.
Yep,
Nice.
and pitcher let it come through to the catcher, and that probably saved that out for the Panthers, saved the run. But nice little shot up the middle by Ringler. So we've got 2 outs, runners on second and third with Brooks Vosberg at the plate. He's our RBI leader with 18. Be nice to get another ribby right here, or maybe 2. Batting .306 on the season. He's got a .380 OBP, so he could definitely do some damage here. And as we've been saying all season long, this team loves 2-out rallies.
They do.
That's in the dirt, ball 3. 3-0's the count. We'll see if he takes or swings. I'm going to say take on this one. Load the bases. Okay. Caught the outside corner. 3-1. 2 outs. Niffen at third. Ringler at second. Brooks at the plate. Kingery on the bump for the Panthers and delivers. Misses and walks him for ball 4. So bases juiced for Trenton Holes.
Nice little blooper out there in the midfield with score 1.
I was going to say just a little bit of green somewhere, a little gapper, just a little dinker where no one's at, and you're going to at least score 1, possibly 2. Misses, ball 1. The Panther faithful disagreed with that, but
yeah, almost felt a wind come up a little bit from a ooh.
Pitched behind Holes. Almost hit him. I'm not sure how that ball did not hit him.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that not hit him?
Actually, a wild pitch, and he didn't back up, saved him.
Misses low and away for ball 3. A walk scores run.
We're not greedy how we put runs on the board.
Right. I don't think any coach out there cares how they happen. They just want as many of them as they can, and they want more than the other guy. And that is going to walk him and score. It's going to score Niffen. So Dax Flanagan gets a little piece of it, fouls it off to the Tiger dugout for the Cirques Financial Services foul ball. So yeah, we've got Ringler.
Ooh.
Strike 2.
Boy, that one looked like a little bit on the high outside to me.
So we've got Ringler at third, Brooks at 2, Holes at 1, and big Dax Flanagan at the plate. High fly ball to center. Should be easily played, and it is for out number 3. But we got one across. Good guys lead 1-0 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Helping your dreams grow. We're helping
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Yes, we're going to lead off with the second, the top of two, with the Panther 5, 6, and 7 hitter, McCarty, Kingery, and DeMoss. So Roston McCarty, the Panther first baseman, number 4, steps in here to lead off the second. Jake Van Compernel still on the bump for the Tigers. Stares in, and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Big swing.
You had 2 Michelle's Dance Academy strikeouts in the top of 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And coming right after McCarty here, who's down 0-2 early. Goes away, tries to get him to chase, has a few to play with here. 1-2's the count to McCarty. High, ball 2. Like I said, he's got something to waste here. 2-2, dial back in. Doesn't have to be too good. Got him for strike number 3. McCarty goes down swinging here for out number 1 in the top of the second. Briar Kingery, the pitcher, comes in to try to help his cause.
Number 3, right?
The third Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout on the night. Misses away. Pretty close to catching that corner. Nice pitch regardless. High, ball 2. Got Harsheim back there catching. He's doing a nice job for the Tigers for, several seasons now. He's only there we go, strike 1. I think he's only a sophomore, isn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, doing a great job back there for the Tigers. Coming right after him, knots it back up at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitcher versus pitcher. Staring in to get the sign and the pitch. Little comebacker to the pitcher. Takes his time, turns, and effectuates out number 2.
Nice recovery, Mr. Van Compernel. A lot of times the pitcher would jump and not get their composure back, but Jake did a good job to grab it with his glove and compose himself and get to first base.
Yeah, where a lot of those folks get jammed up on those is they field the ball cleanly, and then they that one's in there for strike number 1. They field the ball cleanly, but then they get excited and kind of rush that throw to first. He did a nice job of staying composed, fielding the ball and making a good throw to 1. Again, you've got a lot more time to make that throw than the runner does, to get down there. So take your time, make sure it's a good throw. Koff did a nice job to bring her home. 2-1's the count. That one in the dirt a little bit. He's going to swap the balls out. First, he has to get his catcher's attention.
As old Blue rubs some more dirt on it and just throws it back in the pouch. Always gets me on those.
Right, a lot of that's just mental. I think that's just strike 1.
2.
Strike 2, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces are wild here in the bottom of the second. Tigers are up 1-0 here early against the Knoxville Panthers. Fouled back to the booth here for a Cirques Financial Services foul ball. Everything stays the same. Nothing changes. Deuce is still wild. Vosberg should get it. Fast runner. Got him for out number 3. Nice job, Brooksy, with the glove out there. 1-0 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Baseball. Welcome back to Grinnell Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Bottom of the second, as our innings are brought to us by Brent Nichols State Farm. Let's give a shout out to the rest of our sponsors there. Scoreboard's brought to you by Kurt's Collision Center. Our strikeouts, as we've heard a few of them already tonight, brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy, and our foul balls brought to you by Cirques Financial Center. Stop in and see. Who we going to stop and see?
Tom,
Cirques.
Natalie, and Dustin.
All right. You got it. All your financial problems, go see them, and they'll straighten them all out. Fix everything.
Right, they can fix everything.
Don't let your financial go run afoul. See, I forgot already. We had these all down the other night.
I think we have a new pitcher on the bump here for Knoxville. Am I reading?
Is that number 11?
I think now we have number 11, Brendan
11.
Woolsey for the Panthers. The third baseman coming into pitch. We'll see if might take me a minute to figure out where everybody else landed. Eddie Harsheim's going to lead us off here in the bottom of the second. Again, our catcher. I can't speak highly enough about him behind the plate. I mean, some of the stuff that he has salvaged and saved for this team back there is just phenomenal. Great glove, great captain out there on the field. 1 down, 1-1 in the count here. Woolsey misses high for ball 2. Steps off after a long stare down.
Interesting. Old Blues decided to adjust his belt and put a couple more notches in. See that every day behind the plate.
High for ball 3.
I guess I could say that I've called everything now.
Walked Harsheim, so he gets a free base. And that brings up Easton Edelin, our left fielder. We're going to courtesy for Harsheim with somebody. Number 6. Dan's going to get me that name. Is that Kane at first? So Kane Pavey courtesying for Eddie. I have that on pretty good information because we've got another Tiger dad in the booth that's now it's his turn to get a little nervous because his son is now out there on the base path. An easy E at the plate. Nice little pitch for strike 1. Had some nice movement and then just dropped right in there. So 1-1 to Easton. Boy, that air is just stale out there, Dan.
You could take a knife and cut a hole in it.
Strike 2 to Easton. He was
all the bugs climbing around here.
Easton wants that one back. I think after the fact, he was like, actually, I could have done some damage with that one. There we go. Ball 2. Yeah, the most recent bound rankings I saw, Knoxville was ranked 36th. We were ranked 30th. On paper, we're little check the runner. He's safe, back at 1. But yeah, we're ranked 30th on the bound power index. Knoxville's ranked 36th. On paper, if you look at batting averages, OBP, ERAs, whips, we're pretty close to each other. A high pop fly to right field. Going to be handled by the right fielder, not deep enough to advance Eddie.
Too close for comfort there.
So Easton's retired there for out number 1, but we're back to the top with Brady Kaufman. Only batting .340 and a .507 OBP, so that means that he's basically getting on base slightly more than half the time. So we need him to get on right here, right now. And like you said last time we had that call, it's nice to have Brady back in the lineup. And that's a hard hit ball to right. Great catch by that right fielder. Again, Eddie's going to have to sit tight at 1 for the moment. Boy, Brady really barreled that up and made that right fielder earn it. It was going to stay fair if it got down.
Yeah, it was kind of on course to be about 2 foot inside the fair line.
Runner's going. Got him for out number 3. So both coaches have been pretty aggressive on the base path and having some success with it. Not that time, but the good guys are still up 1-0 after 2 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee, cappuccino, and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Welcome back to Grinnell Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports live stream network as we head top of the 3rd.
Yeah, we've got the 8, 9, and leadoff hitters here due up in the top of the 3rd for the Panthers. Brendan Woolsey, who's now pitching. Jensen Ferguson and Luke Rosaboom. I wonder if those Rosaboom boys are brothers. I think they're both juniors.
If they're not brothers, they're related probably, I bet.
I'm pretty solid on the related somehow. The question is, are they brothers or not? I'm going to go with brothers. Knoxville fans are out there. They'll correct me if I'm wrong. Pop up to left center. Could be trouble. Great effort by Doty out there in center. Couldn't quite come up with it, but man, he gave it everything he had. He ran forever and dove. Ball in the glove. It just squirts out of there, but great effort by the senior who's center fielder. So Woolsey, the pitcher, helps himself. Blue's gonna call time. We're gonna courtesy for the pitcher for Knoxville. Number 9 for Knoxville is gonna come pinch run for the Panthers. Jensen Ferguson, the DH, steps in to the box.
There is no number 9 on their roster.
Okay.
Just trying to help you out.
Thank you.
But I was no help.
So that first pitch in there to Ferguson is a called strike. So we're 0-1 to Ferguson. Not a huge lead out of that runner, but we check him anyway. Shows bunt for strike 2, misses. So 0-2, quickly down in the count is Ferguson.
Number 9 is Emmett Hyatt.
Emmett Hyatt. So Emmett Hyatt is the courtesy runner for our new pitcher, Woolsey. Nice spot. Blue says it missed. If it did, it was barely. The Grinnell faithful below us wanted that one, and so did Dad up here in the booth. Got him on that one, though, looking for a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. Jake's 4th one on the night. Keep those coming. Back to the top for Luke Roseboom. That courtesy runner maybe a half a step closer to second now. Misses high and away for ball 1. But yeah, on paper, these teams are just super even. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Knoxville's batting .268 as a team. We're batting .285, not including the Solon figures that haven't been uploaded yet. Their OBP 397, ours 387. So, I mean, it's like a razor-thin margin between these two teams. Foul ball.
Oh, did they?
Foul ball off the knob of the bat for strike 2. 1 and 2. We will always take that. So 1-2 to Roseboom. The courtesy runner still. Oh, they're going to come talk about it.
I think the batter's claiming it hit his wrist.
Yeah, you never listen to the player. You either see it or hear it or not. And if you don't see it and don't hear it, then don't call it. And if Blue behind the plate didn't hear wood or metal and okay. So call confirmed for strike 2. Again, if Blue behind the plate, who's 2 feet from the batter, didn't see or hear something, I don't think the umpire in the field, who's 60 feet away, is going to know any better. Strike 3. Drop. Oh, base was occupied, so no drop third strike for out number 2. And the dads here in the stands were helping Eddie out, saying, no, don't throw it. You don't need to.
So that's another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout.
So a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. 5 on the night so far for the lefty junior Jake Van Compernol, number 17. The runner does advance to second. So that courtesy runner, who again, Dan?
Emmett Hyatt.
Emmett Hyatt, we think, for Knoxville on 2.
Well, he's going off of the card that he sent us on the right-hand side. I took the big enough picture. I could see the available players.
Again, you're doing the high-tech digital stuff, and I'm still pen and paper. Misses low for ball 2. Lincoln Norris, the Knoxville shortstop. Not a lot. Neither team, I would say, has huge power numbers. Fouled off to the Knoxville dugout for a Cirques Financial Services foul ball. Yeah, so I would say neither team. Has huge power numbers, and like I said, I said earlier, Norris here at the plate leading Knoxville with 2 of them. So. I think it's more of a small ball, get them on, move them over, bring them in kind of approach. Aggressive on the base pass. Down 3-1 here to Norris. 2 outs though. Runner on second. See if he can come back and battle back and win this one. Little stare down. Gets the sign from Harsheim. Looks back to 2 and delivers. That was a beautiful pitch. Little 12-6 right in there for strike 2. Count is full.
Got a little smile out of Jake. I think come from the dugout. Nice delivery.
That was a nice little pitch. And a good time for it. High pop fly. Doty's tracking it well and calls everybody off for the 3rd out. So Jake gets out of a little bit of a jam there on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to Grinnell Tiger Baseball, live from Fowler Field. I'm Dan Walker.
Dave Van
Partner on the
Compernol.
side here, Dave Van Compernol. Bottom of the 3rd as we go. Our innings are brought to you by Britt Nichols State Farm, as always, all the time.
Nice little pitchers duel going so far between these 2 teams. Like we talked a little bit last half inning, the teams on paper are just even Steven, razor thin separating the 2 of them. And here we've got a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of 3. Derek Doty gets his at bat back after that.
That should be a trivia night question. What is a situation when you could be at bat at the inning and then come back and be at bat again?
Right. Nice little, second baseman's going to get it, handle it easily. Derek did a nice job of running that one out, though. I saw that last night, too, with Kaufman on a fairly sure out and Kaufman still hustling his tail down to first and not granting anything to the defense. Same with Doty. I like that hustle. Whether you think you're going to get there or not, keep going because you never know what's going to happen. Quentin Niffen steps in here, the Grinnell Tiger third baseman. We've talked about Harsheim doing a great job at catcher. Oh, Easy E out there and left. Boy, Niffen at third base, my goodness. Coming up with some great stuff out there at the hot corner. Woolsey walks him. So yeah, Niffen walked that time. He was hit by a pitch last time. Ringler doubled last time, or a single in advance on the overthrow, however you want to score it. Regardless, he ended up on 2. Niffen with a huge lead at 1. Just gets back.
Testing that arm of the pitcher and testing his eyeballs.
That was a pretty good. That was a pretty good move back to first out of that pitcher. Misses away. Yeah, Niffen's sort of creeping out there, looking like he wants to go. 1-0 to Ringler. 1 out. Delayed strike 2. Misses low and away for ball 2. 2-1's the count to Ringler. Misses away again. They're not giving him anything too good. I wonder if they saw sort of what we saw with his power numbers.
Well, we're far enough into the season that they could either A, watch him.
That's a little bloop up the middle. The shortstop cannot handle the transfer, bobbles it. So Niffen's in safe at 2, and Ringler is safe at 1 to Vosberg. And that goes back to what we were just saying about hustling, still going full tilt, trying to get there because you never know what's going to happen. As that play was developing, it looked like a 6-4-3 double play for sure, but the 6 couldn't even get it to the 4, and then we're in there.
It seems like Grinnell's been on the other hand of that situation more times than not. So good to see that we get the outcome we did on there.
I'm assuming they're going to score that as an error, E6, because you should at least get the 1 at second. You know, whether you turn 2 or not, that's another story. But I think if you don't get that out at second, that's an E probably. But yeah, just couldn't quite get the handle on it. And anyone who's played knows what that feels like. So just shake that off and get back to work out there for the shortstop. High, ball 3. A little bit of trouble here for Woolsey. So we got Niffen at 2, Ringler at 1, Vosberg at the plate, 3-0. And a take all the way, 3-1. Boy, I still I don't know. I'm old school on that. I don't know. Or old school. Like sometimes you got to at least let him swing the bat.
Let him swing the bat.
Sometimes. I'm not saying every time, but sometimes situationally, let him take a shot at one. Cirques Financial Services foul ball deep over the right field foul fence. Count is full. 1 out. Runners on second and first. One of our most dangerous hitters, Vosberg. I think we already talked about his numbers. High foul ball. And that's one where the left fielder, or I'm sorry, the right fielder was ranging over. You probably don't want to catch that ball because the runners will advance on that. So maybe just let that one die foul and live to fight another day with your pitcher.
It was far enough. We might have scored a run.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, it was deep enough and far enough in the corner there that it could have been at least one coming across. You're absolutely right, Dan. Walks Vosberg to load him here in the bottom of 3 to Trenton Holes. So yeah, 1 out, bases juiced. Another one of the Honey Badgers, I believe, sophomore Trenton Holes. He's capable of doing some damage here. This is high for ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1, 1 out, bases juiced to Holes. Steps out, steps back in, resets, and the pitch.
Oh. Oof. Oof.
Low and away, caught the corner, says Blue. The Grinnell faithful do not agree. Maybe nevertheless, 1-2.
Maybe the outside corner of the batter's box.
So that one clearly away, low and away for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded for Trenton Holes, only 1 out. Misses 3-2. Blue thought about it, but he was scared to ring him up because of the last one that you challenged. Punched him out on that one, though. Looking for the strikeout. So Holes is retired for the second out.
Well, this is when the Tigers seem to shine.
We've been documenting it all season. You and Chris Juni, and a couple times I've been in the booth. It seems like most of our damage is done when we're down 2 outs in the inning. So we talked about Ringler, the co-home run leader here with Dax. Well, here's that guy. He's got a couple himself. Misses. Ball 2. Yeah, and Dax's weren't just over. Like, he cleared them by a bunch. One of those would feel real good right now.
Well, we had 1 grand slam over on the softball diamond tonight.
Yeah, that wouldn't
Kylie
be bad,
Baum,
would it?
so might as well have a match on the baseball diamond.
High to the center fielder and grabs it for out number 3. So Tigers strand 3 in the bottom of the 3rd, but we're still up 1-0 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hi there, this is Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savor. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Pollyi's in downtown Grinnell.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
Welcome back to Grinnell Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. To the top of the fourth we go. Let's give everyone a shout out on YouTube. If you're watching, you like what you're seeing, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you are a Grinnell Tiger fan, hit the subscribe button, and that will put you in the queue. So anytime the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network goes online for any Grinnell Tiger baseball, softball, football, volleyball, basketball, wrestling.
All of them.
Threw in a couple swimming meet last year. We're up for anything.
expanding the business.
As long as I keep having new play-by-play guys to help expand into these different directions so it doesn't burn out a couple other ones. But
well, you need not just new, but you need good. So I'm not saying that doesn't count me. I'm just filling in until you find some actual talent.
No, it's all good talent. It's the nice variety of having different types of play-by-play callers.
Well, I've actually enjoyed it. You know, I know you kind of asked me and early, and I thought you were joking, and I kind of was like, well, you're not serious, and I've never done it before, but it's actually kind of fun.
It is fun.
I mean, you're going to watch the game anyway, so you might as well get the best seat in the house up here in the booth.
You know, there's two different ways when I think about our guys that do play-by-play, and you know, and I could say that I was taught by my son of different directions, but you either have someone that wants to tell the story of the ball game, which is, I favor that position, or someone that's going to give you rolling stats and give you up-to-dates of what every play-by-play is. Either one I enjoy, and it makes the ball game more interesting.
Well, I hope folks at home agree, because I think you guys do a good job. That one in the dirt for ball 3. So a little behind in the count here to Gifford in the top of the 4th. See if we can battle back again here.
I've always told Blake that some of the best baseball games that I've ever watched on TV, you get
Popper to right, Dax under it easily, and comes up with the out number 1.
You get drawn into the story that's being told of whatever player that comes up, what their statistics were. And of course, when you're watching professional baseball, there's always so deep of a story behind every player that's out there. That's, to me, what makes a good call on a ball game. And we have quite a bit of statistics, thanks to Bound, here on what these players are doing today.
Yeah, I feel like kind of a balance, right? Like you don't want to be overly one way or another, try to balance it. Pop out to Doty at center, tracking it well, had to run back for it and came up with it. Boy, this defense is doing a nice job here for Jake on the bump for the Tigers.
Well, and I've always said that when we started this network was we want to be fair all the way across. If someone on one side does something that's great, we'll acknowledge that it's a good hit, good shot, good touchdown, what have you. So I think it makes it easier for the away visitors to listen, watch, and enjoy the ball game.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Yeah, I agree. I try not to be too big of a homer.
you always got to be a little bit of that partial side of it, but you know, there's so many that we watch that they give no credit to the away team, even when they do something good.
Right.
And your orientation was
just left of center.
A football game that was
just left of center.
A football game that was, we couldn't help but give credit to the other team that was Bondurant.
Oh my goodness.
They come in and it was a blowout, but man alive, were they a good football team.
Yeah, my very first call, I'll never forget it. Bondurant Tigers football here at home, and what was it, Titus Cram just running all over us all night long, as that one falls in there nicely for strike 2. So 1-2 here to McCarty in the top of 4. Yeah, Titus Cram. I kind of lost track of him. Woo! Looked pretty good on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces are wild. Again, you've got a couple here to play with if you need to. Misses low to bring the count full. Battle back here. Take a breath. Take your time. Walk it off a little bit. Kind of settle yourself and get back to work. Should be caught by Dak. Oh, he stumbled a little bit. Oh, my goodness. Is that Holes out there in second? It sure is. Dak's in right, stumbles coming in on it, but Holes tracked it down and secured out number 3. So going into the bottom of the 4th, Tigers up 1-0 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Welcome back to Fowler Field, Grinnell Tiger Baseball and Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Bottom of the 4th, we just finished up our trivia. Eric Pavey, the trivia man. Actually, he's just the reader. I'll tell you a little inside story.
We can empathize with that.
Just in case Chad and Melissa are listening. So Luke Hull was the winner of the trivia tonight, but it used to be when Jake was playing ball and Luke was a little tight, every trivia that was called out, Luke would run up and say, Babe Ruth, Babe Ruth. Everyone, it didn't matter what it was. It was always Babe Ruth. And I don't think he ever got one. He did eventually when the cell phone kind of started plunking out different answers for you. But it's always fun to see the young baseball players go nuts on these trivias, and adults.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that dairy barn's worth fighting for. Third pitcher on the evening for Knoxville here with Brady Rosaboom, number 3, now on the bump. He's going to face Eddie Easton and Koff due up here in the bottom of the 4th. Misses low with his first offering for ball 1.
And this is a new pitcher too, right?
Yep, new pitcher, number 3, Brady Rosaboom. Or is it Brad Rosaboom? Brady Rosaboom.
Oof.
So he's given that. He's given a little bit of that outside corner. So everybody needs to make that adjustment. So low and away, middle away. Blues a little liberal with that call. That one's in there for strike 2. But again, that's part of the game. Usually Blue's going to give you something, and I would say that low and middle away is what this Blue is given. So pitchers take note and batters.
Find it, work it.
Misses away. And I think that's why you see a lot of those misses away, because they know they can get it, and they're trying to keep after it.
See how far you can push it out there.
Yeah, Eddie watched that one for strike 3. He knew it as soon as he passed on it. He'd like to have that one back.
That is only the second strikeout for Knoxville tonight.
Right, I've got 2 backwards Ks for the Panthers. There it is again. Low and away. Blues giving it to him. Got to make the adjustment, though. There it is. Could be, nope. It's going to settle in at center there for out number 2. Put a bat on it.
You mentioned earlier, I think it was in the second inning, as a little bit of a pitcher's duel. It is definitely turning into a pitcher's duel here.
Well, Brady Kaufman is a guy that can change that right here. Ground out and flew out his first 2 times at the plate. That one hits the bowl.
That's interesting, though, because when you see where he was pitching pretty hard, he always wanted that low and away. And then you bring up a left-handed hitter. It's like, oh, I can't throw there. I'm going to hit him.
And then you overcompensate. And he misses low and away the other way for the lefty. So Blues not necessarily giving him that call for the lefties. Misses high for ball 3, 3-1.
Oh, Rainbow that did not settle into its pot of gold there.
See if Brady can make him pay. Hitters count here, 3-1. Okay.
That had to be the bottom of the zone there.
The bottom.
I mean, it just looked like, comparing it to Brady's knees, it looked like he come in below his knees.
I would say the bottom of the zone to bring the count full. Walks him. Almost hit him.
See, that was approaching the thigh zone.
Hey, he's safe at 1. Whether he was HBP or BB, he's safe at 1. Derek was hit by a pitch in the first and ground out to the second baseman the last time up. He's now got Kaufman over there at 1. Let's see if we can move him or bring him in. Kind of squirts away from the catcher. Brady thought about going. Changed his mind on it. Probably a wise decision. I don't think it got far enough away from that catcher. He's got a pretty good arm.
He does. He's connected a couple times.
Bell tie in for ball 2. So again, this blue on the righty batters is given that middle and low away, but he's not given the middle and low away to the lefties. Got a little piece of it. Chopped foul down the third base line for a Cirques Financial Services foul ball. Go see Tom, Natalie, and Dustin to help you navigate those choppy investment waters. I get nothing on that, Dan?
I'm still thinking of what I was supposed to say.
Nice little pitch there to knot it up at 2. So deuces are wild here in the top of the 4th. Derek Doty at the plate, Brady Kaufman at first. Now would be a nice time to get a couple more across here. High, Kauf's going, and he's going to third. And yeah, let's hold him at 3, Coach. Boy, if that throw was on line to second, I think Kauf would have got hung out to dry. The shortstop mishandles that. It squirts out into center field, so Kauf goes to 3.
Well, if he would have been on his horse, I think Coach Stenberg might have made him round the bases, but he was just kind of going on a leisure jog to get the third.
I sung his praises last night about hustling down to one, but he needed to get the lead out of that one. Hopefully he's okay. So Derek fouls another one off behind us for another
Don't
Search
let
Financial.
your financial plan go afoul.
There you go. You've been sitting for 4 innings working on that,
have.
trying to get that one right.
And I still don't think that's right.
No, that sounded real good. I don't think you could script it any better. Walks Doty. Runners at the corners.
I can't even ask Chris when he comes back because he just has them all memorized. He doesn't write them down.
He's pretty good.
Half the time I sit there with Chris like, that's really good. And I
Panther
look down,
coach.
he don't have nothing down there.
Panther coach calls time. Boy, he's pretty good, man. Like, for real. I know he's listening, so we're giving him a kind of a big head there. He doesn't need any more of an ego, but he does a nice job too. But yeah, so coach is going to call time. He's got Koff and Derek on the corners. He just walked Koff, just walked Derek. Last time Quentin was up, walked him. The time before that, hit him. So, of course, it's different pitchers, I know, but something to consider. I was going to say, actually, we've had lots of base runners, and most of those runners have not been on because of hits. They've been on, they've been on because of hit by pitch.
Hit by pitch.
Or walks.
Then let alone you put it with the runners sitting on the corners, and what do we have? 2 outs again.
2-out rally. That's through there, so that's going to score Koff easily. Doty's going to be standing up at 2. Quentin safe at 1. And Josh Ringler, the designated hitter at the plate. Oh, upstairs, almost plunks him in the noggin.
I just about hit the walk button. I didn't know where that ball was going.
I was going to say, he actually, if he didn't duck, I think he would be on one right now. And it's easier said than done, but if you're going to get hit somewhere, that hat's not a bad place to be hit. At least that's where the most protection is. A mild check back to 2. Derek gets dirty. Probably didn't have to, but he's just getting ready for when he slides home. Big cut by Ringler there. Misses high for ball or strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
Would have been a nice line drive if he would have connected the way he was sitting.
2 outs, 2 on. For Ringler. Another big swing and a miss for strike 2. It's that high heat. Knoxville's pitcher's going high heat and Ringler's going with him. See if he can connect on one of them. Strikeout swinging to end the inning. But we do a little bit more damage. 2-0 Tigers on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
Welcome back. Grinnell Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Going to the top of the fifth. Moving along this evening.
Yeah, pitchers' duels will do that to you a little bit quicker than slugfests. That last run that the Tigers were able to plate in the last half inning to go up 2-0 feels pretty good. Jake Van Compernel still on the bump here for the Tigers, and we got Briar Kingery, Grant DeMoss, and Brendan Woolsey due up for the Panthers, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters.
Guys, we're still waiting for that cold front to come through.
Keep waiting. Keep waiting. But yeah, two hits. A nice little pitch, misses high for ball 1. A little 12-6, didn't quite drop enough to catch that upper zone. Check swing and called strike, so 1-1's your count to Kingery. Top of 5. Misses low. The Grinnell faithful like it.
Trying to help old Blue out.
I was going to say, keep helping, keep helping. You never know when you need one. Misses low again, 3-1. A little bit of trouble here in the top of the 5th. Down 3-1. See if he can battle back here. Walked him. Nothing hurt. Yeah. Again, take a deep breath. Take a little time to gather yourself before you settle back in. He's got a good defense behind him tonight. They've come up with some really good plays for him, so you don't have to do it all yourself. See if your guys can continue to come up with some for you. So Grant DeMoss, swing and a miss. I like that little breaking ball in, low and in. He's had some success with it.
You can always tell when it hits towards the end. They always try to cut hard out of the bottom side when they swing.
Checks the runner at 1. I would say that breaking ball low and in is probably one of his go-to pitches. High and tight's another good one. Just missed on that one. And then a little low belt high slider away. I would say the 1-2-3. Hopefully no one's listening. The opposing opponents scouting him.
Dad's giving up the secrets.
What was that? Who was that? Green Bay Packers. You know, if you execute right, you can tell them the play. Is that Lombardi?
Yeah.
Is that a Lombardi? We'll tell them what we're going to do to them and still do it. Chopped foul for strike 2. So strike 2 to Grant DeMoss. The runner was, I think, going, but he has to go back to 1. But a Cirques Financial Services foul ball down the third base line. Hard hit, but still called the same, strike 2. Nice. Oh. Okay. 2-2's the count. Pretty close to that first 12-6 that we were talking about that was in there. That one looked pretty close to the same one, but Blue did not think it was there. He's going to miss high for ball 3. Count is full. That's one of the hardest things, I think, as a pitcher, is when you don't get the call. They got him in a rundown, and he is off the base pass with that nice little play there. Great job for out number 2.
Yeah, good heads up on Jake looking, and then they get him to run. So I guess that's the take on the runner then. And
Yeah, nice. Again, I don't know why folks are testing the lefty pitchers from first. I've never. High fly ball. Doty tracking nicely. He's going to call off Easton, and that's out number 2. So just like that, the momentum swings back in the Tigers' favor. That'll make Jake feel real good, I think, as the 8-hitter comes to the plate, Brendan Woolsey. Like I said, you don't have to do it all yourself, right? You got good defensive dudes behind you. They've been doing a nice job for him tonight. Misses low for ball 1 to Woolsey. I think he was our second Knoxville pitcher on the night. There was that belt high away I was talking about, so in there for a strike 1.
And that's the one that Knoxville's been getting all night.
So give it to us too. So give it to us too.
So it's nice to see it roll.
And he comes right back to it, like while the getting's good. So Cirques Financial Services foul ball back to the booth here. Count stays 1 and 2. 2 outs. That nice little rundown, pick off, whatever you call it, cleared the bases.
Is that 2 balls or 3 balls?
I've got 2.
Okay.
But yeah, the postseason brackets, the IHSAA for 1A and 2A were released last week. Misses away for ball 3. Count is full. So 1A and 2A postseason brackets are out and published. 3A and 4A are due out sometime this week. I checked before game time and they were not out yet. Walks him. So Woolsey gets a free base. Coach is going to come talk to him. Looks like that's Haydenfeld. And the boys are going to kind of visit and see what they want to do here. The nine hitter. So Jensen Ferguson, the 9 hitter, DHing tonight. Sharing time with Garrett Kingery, who's playing catcher. Haydenfeld's going to try to let him finish this 5th out, see if we can get this guy and go to the bottom of the 5th. Haydenfeld's probably like, get this guy and then rest the rest of the night. Let somebody else finish it up.
It's like Trent Holes was down there warming up.
Was Holes down there in the pen? Yeah, so Holes is done warming up. He's ready, winning if you need him. Jake in there for strike 1. Yeah, probably see if you can get him to finish the 5th and then let Holes come in and bring us home.
There it is.
Ball 1.
Man.
So 1-1. Pitched a nice, he's done a nice job on the bump tonight. I'm real proud of him. Let's get this guy and let Trenton come in and finish it for you. Fouled off over the Knoxville dugout for a Cirques Financial Services foul ball. You know what we also call those, Dan? Strikes.
Yeah,
so 1-2's the count, 2 outs to Ferguson, and I would almost just come right after him right here. For a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout to go into the bottom of 5. Grinnell up 2-0 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Mayflower Community is currently hiring nursing staff. If you are passionate about healthcare and the well-being of older adults, Mayflower Community wants you. Employees enjoy a daily meal, coffee cappuccino and lotus drinks, fitness center, and a family-oriented work culture that is flexible with your needs. You will find competitive pay and benefits. Mayflower Community, a place to call home and a great place to work. For more information, visit our website at mayflowerhomes.com or call 641-236-6151.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Welcome back. Grinnell Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Dan Walker and Dave Van Campernoll on the call tonight.
Hey, hope everybody's enjoying this one. I sure am. If you'll allow me a little brag, I thought Jake did a nice job on the bump. We think his night is done. 5 scoreless innings with 6 Ks and 2 hits and a walk. I would say that's a pretty good night's work. So we'll hopefully let him take a seat, and it looks like Holes is ready to come in the top of 6. But right now we're in the bottom of 5, and who do we got up here? Is that Brooksy? Yep. Brooks, high fly ball. First baseman secures it for out number 1. Yep, and here's Holes here, who we think is going to be the pitcher in the next half inning. See if he can help himself before he even takes the bump right here. That low and away, have to swing at it because Blue's been calling it, and he couldn't quite reach it. But you have to try because either way, Blue's going to call it a strike, whether you swing at it or not. That one misses a little low, 1-1.
And they do. They just keep pushing it, too.
Yeah, they're again, they recognized it early, and now they're trying to exploit it often. Swing and a miss for strike 2. But yeah, I mean, clearly that's where this Blue is given folks. I feel like he's been giving it to both sides.
Yeah. Well, that last set of pitches that Jake had, obviously, nice little striker down the pitcher.
Nice, yeah, comebacker to number 3, Brady Rosaboom, who fields it cleanly and walks it over and tosses it to Roston McCarty. So big Dax Flanagan, freshman. So he's a Honey Badger, but he's a class younger than the sophomore Honey Badgers. This guy's just a freshman. When he gets it, it's dangerous. Stares that one down for ball 1 or a strike 1, excuse me. But yeah, nice relaxed swing, good composure. And when he puts a bat on it, it can go. That one in the grass.
Yeah, didn't even make it to the dirt.
So kind of slipped away from him. Boy, almost hit him. 2 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Yeah, that throw in the grass there, I can't remember if we talked about it last night, but the only thing you can do is really, if you're a pitcher, just laugh that one off and smile and get back to work. Nice pitch in there for strike 2.
And then turn around and be thankful no one's on base. Because that seems to be the one that always puts the dagger in to move runners.
I promised strike 3 for Flanagan to retire this side. 2-0 Tigers after 5 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to Grinnell Tiger Baseball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. As we head into the top of the 6th, the rain has stayed away. Actually, we get a little parting of the clouds. See a little blue. I have to keep adjusting the saturation of my outfield camera because we can't. When we have clouds, it's just a kind of a bear to play with. So, as Dave says, we go into technology and start making false things, make it look sunny when it's not sunny.
So a quick correction, we thought it was number 5 in the pen for the Tigers, warming up to come in. It was actually number 4, so Camden Harms is now on the bump, not Trenton Holes. Apologize if we got folks confused there, but yeah, Camden Harms now on the bump for the Tigers, facing the 1, 2, and 3 hitters due up for the Panthers. Yeah, we're back to the top here with Luke Roseboom, still trying to figure out if he's Brady's brother or Brady's Luke's brother. I'm sure they fight over that, just like my twins did.
Who was older?
Caitlin.
Caitlin's older.
Caitlin by 3 minutes. And
dominance by 3 minutes.
She never lets Kelsey forget it. And we've had a lot of arguments and fights and whatnot over that very thing. I always talk about healthy competition. Emphasis on healthy, right? Like, you don't have to get nasty. But anyway, Harm's in there. Ball 2. So 2-1 the count to Luke Roseboom here in the top of the 6th.
Well, at least Jake could always say that I'm the tallest in the family.
Jake definitely has the right. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs.
You can all be older than me. I'm the tallest one.
So Harms is one of your pitching leaders for the Tigers here with a 1.62 ERA. Little chopper to Holes at 2. Helps him out
and
to secure out number continues. 1. Yep, you gotta if you're in defense, like you gotta come through for your guy, right? Like you saw Derek early on just running a mile and laying out for one. Didn't come up with that particular one, but at least he sort of set the tone for this defense. Like, this is what we need to do. Shot, speaking of that, a little shot to Derek coming in. It's going to drop in there for a single for Lincoln Norris. So Kyler Gifford, he flew out in the 4th, flew out in the 1st. I think he's 0 for 2 on the night. high fly ball. Holes is tracking it and secures it for out number 2. Making quick work of the top of the lineup here for Harms. So Brady Rosaboom comes up, number 3 for the Panthers.
I'm not going to jinx it, but I'm going to say this is one of the best defensive games I've seen from our field.
Oh, good. And you've seen them all, I believe.
Quite a few of them. Yep. Thank you, Eric. Got that taken care of.
Strike 1 to Brady Rosaboom. Big swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Harms there.
But it seems like up until now, we've just had little errors all the way through the game. And the hustle tonight of the players has just been very, very
Liner
good.
to short. Brooks has his choice of where he wants to go. He's going to take the closest one at second to retire the side for out number 3. Go into the bottom of the 6th on the Tiger Sports live stream
Hi
network.
there, this is Joey Polleyeye, third generation owner of Polleyeyes in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving the flavors you savored. We only use the freshest ingredients for our salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza, guaranteed. Plus, don't forget about our award-winning Liquid Gold Ranch and Champagne Cake. Also, keep an eye out on our social media where we release limited time pizza specials like a pickle wrap, sweet corn, and buffalo chicken pizzas, just to name a few. See you soon at Polleyeyes in downtown Grinnell.
With rising premium costs, you might be tempted to pull back on how much insurance you carry. But it's still important to have robust coverage from a company you can rely on in case disaster strikes. We believe in neighbors helping neighbors. We've been a trusted source for quality insurance since 1909. We offer both personal and business insurance products, and we can help protect what you value most. You can trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual. For more information, visit grinnellmutual.com.
Welcome back to Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Hey, I also want to give a shout out to our new partners that we brought on this past year. The Strand Theater, Strand 3 downtown. Stop down and see the movies that they have. Elio, The Bride Hard, and How to Train Your Dragon. And also, if you're not doing anything on Tuesday nights, you should head down to the theater because I hear they have some pretty good deals going on for watching a movie.
I love that new function you have where you actually show the times, the show times, you know, which movies are down there and the show times. I love that feature.
And if you follow us on X and Facebook and Instagram, every Thursday night at 7 o'clock, the new lineup is up for the Thursday nights all the way into Wednesday night. So check those out every Thursday night.
So new pitcher, we think, here for Knoxville in the bottom of the 6th. Jensen Ferguson facing Eddie Harsheim here to lead us off in the bottom of the 6th. I know Eddie's been a little disappointed with his bat, but like I said earlier, man, whatever's going on there, the fielding more than makes up for it, and we need you. We need you on the field. We need you behind the plate, and at this point, just get that bat going for the postseason.
It seems like everyone goes through that little rut, and I've seen it over the past 8-9 years that we've been covering baseball, softball. Every year there's always a batter that hits it, but they seem to always find their way back out of it.
Right. There you go. Nice catch out there by center. He came in a mile and dove forward to get it, but still a good at bat by Eddie. Good contact. Sometimes that's all you need is a little bit of contact, even if it's not successful contact. It can make a difference.
The center fielder, I think he took a little. Nice catch, but I think the mitt come back up and bounced him right on the face when he was done with it. So
there was a chance for that to squirt out of there. So Easton Edelin here in the bottom of the 6th. But yeah, you were talking about that rut, right? Everybody goes through it. Sometimes they go through it early. Sometimes they go through it late. Like, you know, you just got to work through it. And yeah, everybody has it. You know what I mean?
Well, if I go back to, I think it was the COVID year, Jake Hull, he went through like a 6-game rut. And I come out here on a Sunday afternoon. I was just getting some field pictures, just some footage to put on the stream. And Chad and Jake were out here, and they were just hitting.
Ooh. And there's a hit in the square in the back of Easy E. Nothing easy about that one. He's going to be safe at 1 on the HBP and back to the top.
Let's see what this pitcher could do with a left-handed hitter such as Brady. Seems to be a trouble for a lot of them tonight.
That's 3 HBPs on the night. Again, spread out over several pitchers here. It looks like Knoxville has some pitch count issues, or just trying to get folks, some work in this non-conference matchup and get everybody work for the home stretch. Who knows what coach is thinking there, but high fly ball to center field. The center fielder camps under it nicely and secures the out. Not deep enough to advance Easton. So Easton holds at 1, and Derek Doty comes to the plate.
You know, we always talk about video is great. You could hear the sounds, you could hear everything, but what our viewers at home tonight are missing right now, they must be spraying chemicals out the back door, because there's strong chemical smell coming across the press box.
Yeah, a little 2,4-D.
Yeah, that's what it smells like. Actually, that's right on.
A little 2,4-D maybe going out in the field behind us.
You may say that there is 0 wind, but there's enough of a drift.
So 0-1 here to Doty. Again, 2 outs. Little chop foul. Cirques Financial Services foul ball.
Well, these nets and that hit the one pole over here off our right-hand side.
We got to get you a huddle cam over here on the baseball side. That huddle cam on the softball side was pretty nice. Little oppo for D. Kind of, I thought it might be trouble, but the first baseman secures it for out number 3. We go into the top of the 7th on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours. In buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Dan.
There's an echo in the room.
Echo.
Top of the 7th, 3 outs away from Tigers finishing this baby off.
Yeah, Camden Harms in relief of Jake Van Compernel. Roston McCarty, the first baseman, is going to lead things off for the Panthers. To left field, pop up. Easton with the can of corn. The wind no wind to speak of. Something kind of.
It was weird because, yeah, he was tracking it one way, and all of a sudden he turned on a dime.
I was going to say it wasn't necessarily a wind situation, maybe a little slicer.
Probably that 2,4-D cloud stopped it. Add that with the humidity that's 93 or 97%.
Yeah, something. The ball did something funny because he did have to make a little adjustment. Nice pitch in there for strike 2 from Camden Harms. Just coming right after this guy, 0-2.
I was trying to think. I think Camden is down as he has closed quite a few ball games out.
Foul ball back to us. Cirques Financial Services foul ball. Yeah, I feel like Harms and Holes maybe are kind of who Stenberg kind of goes to for the late in the game closeouts.
Oh, there.
It looked good. Looked good. The crowd wanted it. Blue wasn't having it. 1-2. But yeah, I feel like Harms and Holes are kind of the main closers, but you've seen more games up close and personal than I have.
Oh, gosh, Blue. That thing settled in.
Boy.
8 inches in front of the plate.
Yeah, started in high, came back middle, low, and I thought was good. High can of corn. Derek Doty is covering it. Out number 2. So yeah, we're 1 out away from closing this one out. I think Camden's in if this thing holds, Camden's in for the save. Jake would be the winning pitcher, and Harms would have the save. To Niffen, and that's the ball game, folks.
That's it.
Woo! Made it a little interesting there. The ball. Tigers win 2-0. They go to 10-11, trying to claw back to 500. Postseason bracket should be out within the next day or two. Kind of see where we land.
Well, as we close out here, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, because without them, we could not do this to bring it to you for free. So Pauly Ice Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Proline Building Company, Weldon Drywall, Latitude Signage and Design, Mayflower Community Homes, Mahaska Communications, the Dairy Barn, and Prairie Lakes Church. Special shout out to those special sponsors. Our innings are brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm, Scoreboard, Kurt Collision Center, and our strikeouts are Michelle's Dance Academy, which we had 5 tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeouts.
And our foul balls, which there were many, by Cirques Financial Center. Also a shout out to those business card sponsors of Grinnell Mutual, Mindy Holes Realty, Mindy Holes Exit Realty, Corey Hall Photography, and the Strand Theater. And don't forget to go out and check out that theater downtown, the Strand 3, and give them a little bit of love, and catch a Pauly Ice Pizza while you're out too. So that's the wrap on the night.
Hey.
I'm Dan Walker.
I'm Dave Van Compernel.
Thank you for joining us on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Have a great night.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger